But one of the things that was most important, and I think Mr. Norwood would talk about it, is that we forgot about all the difficulties and we just went and did it. We just started doing it. And every school system that I went to, even though we was talking planning, they ready to do business. So I called Marcia back, we got one that's ready. You know, and we were thinking that we were gonna get, you know, difficulties. But what we got is, yeah, we are ready, are you ready? And Marcia and I was talking about it. In the Black Belt, Mr. Zipper can help me with this. In the Black Belt, we do have farmers, but the capacity, we're gonna have to work on the capacity. So what Marcia said, being a gatekeeper, he said, I got the answer to the capacity. It's in Moss Point, Mississippi. So I missed church that day, so we could go and meet that broker that can help us bridge the gap. And what we found, I say this, I'll be done. What we found was that was refrigerated trucks that we needed going up through the Black Belt and on the east side of Mississippi. And then they was dead heading back. Those of you that know about trucking, they was dead heading back down to Moss Point. So we figured out a way that our farmers, when they produce things, this broker will buy from them and load the truck at strategic points in the Black Belt. And then everybody is getting happy now. So I just want to add that, Marcia, to it.
Okay, what do? First of all, we provide fresh fruits and vegetables to early care and education centers. That's a major part of our marketing. And the reason we do that because in January of this year, USDA increased the amount of reimbursement they was paying the child care programs to feed fresh fruits and vegetables. So we took advantage of monies that we just kind of sit there and watch it with Deborah's help, watch them kind of bring that money down to the child care programs. So when we go in and talk to the providers, we're not asking them to pay any additional money. We're just using money that they're already receiving from USDA. Our goal thus becomes making sure that they can bring those items in, and it does not change the prep time, the cook time, but what it does, it actually adds to the nutritional value and supplements the eating needs of the children on a daily basis.
I want to take that story and think about the value chain and how Mr. Hunt, along with Andrew Williams and others, have put this into play. So the first thing that you said that really struck me was about starting with demand. You found out what the people that were going to use your produce wanted. You found out what the people in the kitchens needed. They needed it chopped up. They needed it in smaller packages. You found out that's what the kids would eat. Well, they might not eat salads, they're eating vegetables out of a smaller container, and it's kind of fun, and you have it with a little dressing. So that whole thing about finding out what people want, that demand side. It also really struck me that you said, even though you said you have made a purposeful effort to contact the farmers who grow what you need all over a large area. So it struck me because it wasn't, well, who are the farmers in the community, we'll buy everything from them. It was, who are the farmers that are growing what we need? Who are the farmers that are growing starting with demand? And that's a really important piece. The second thing was the whole thing about relationships and relationships with producers. What an example that when one farmer, the sweet potato farmer, didn't have his labor force anymore. In a supply chain, it would have been like, fine, we'll go to some place that has the sweet potatoes. Instead, your group's going out there and helping him wash and pack and harvest those sweet potatoes because it's a relationship. Because producers aren't just exchanging.